Good evening, good evening, good evening. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody is taking care of themselves, working smart, working safe, protecting yourself, wearing your mask, social distancing. As y'all can see, I'm wearing this shirt. This shirt is Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar is like one of the biggest, drug lord of all time from Colombia. Pablo Escobar was the man back in the early age, from the 80s, the 70s, the 90s, or whatever. And to me, tonight, the question that I pose, what do Pablo Escobar and the late, great Pablo Escobar and Glaze Gibbs have in common? That's the question I ask tonight. What do Pablo Escobar and Glaze Gibbs have in common? And to me, I didn't know it, but from doing my research, Pablo Escobar and Glaze Gibbs, what they have in common, they was born on the same day, December 1st. Both Pablo Escobar and Glaze Gibbs was born on December 1st. So to me, they are both Sagittarius. And tonight, what I want to speak about is Sagittarius, the trait of a Sagittarius. And people don't understand. I don't know. With me, I'm just different. I pay attention to the horoscope sign. Like, I learn how to deal with people and understand people based upon the horoscope sign. Okay, Sagittarius zodiac sign. Okay, the element is fire. The quality is mutable. The color is blue. Great day, I guess it's Thursday. The ruler is Jupiter. We're getting a little deep. Greatest overall compatibility is Gemini and Aries. I kind of repute that. I think like my compatibility is Virgo. Okay, lucky number is 3, 7, 9, 12, 21. Okay, for Sagittarius, the date range from November 22nd to December 21st. Let me show you what I'm going to read about Sagittarius traits. Their strength is generous. Like to me, like right now is, like I'm the type of individual, I will give you my shirt off the back. And something that my late aunt used to always say, if Glaze got it, everybody got it. Even back in the days when I was in this street and, I had it, I was ghetto rich, it didn't make no difference. It's like, to me, if I had it, anybody that's around me, anybody that's in need, I made sure they have it. But besides that, I can remember a few times, like even when I got my federal court case and I was in Charleston County Jail, what I used to do is I used to bail people out. Why I used to bail people out? Just because I didn't have the bail. If I can help people to get out, to be around a family, to be around a loved one, to enjoy the holiday with them, that's what it's all about. It doesn't matter what good to have if you don't have nobody to share it with. Besides that, their strength is generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. Our weaknesses promise more than we can deliver. Very impatient. Yes, I am very impatient. Right now, is even after doing damn near 15 years incarcerated, patience is not one of my strong points. Will say anything, no matter how undiplomatic it is. And sometimes right now is, when you express yourself as open-hearted and free as possible, and you're not tactful, you'll say different things, and you don't mean to offend people, but at times you can offend people. Sagittarius like freedom. The difference, here it is. Who the hell want to be get cooped up? Who the hell want to be caged? Nobody want to be caged. And like right now, I'm claustrophobic. It doesn't matter. Like if I'm trapped, I think I'm stuck. I have a panic attack. So freedom, travel, philosophy, being outdoors. Sagittarius dislike clingy people, being constrained, off the wall theories, detail. Okay, so those are some of the things that would you sit back and you think about. Sagittarius. I'm saying people born under the sign of Sagittarius are very playful and humorous, which means that they will enjoy having fun with their partner who are equally open will certainly suit the passionate, expressive Sagittarius who is willing to try almost anything. For this sign, there is always a thin line between love and sex. Their love for change and diversity can bring a lot of different faces in their bedroom. But when they are truly in love, they are very loyal, faithful, and dedicated. They want their partner to be intellectual, sensitive, and expressive. And to me, that's deep. Like, people don't understand, like I always say, with this, like with the horoscope sign, a lot of people don't pay attention to the horoscope sign. And to me, I don't know, once I know a person's horoscope sign, I know how to deal with them. And even as I say right now, where it's to me, with me, okay, and the late Pablo Escobar, we both born on December 1st, and to me, we're both true Sagittarius. And like I told you, I wear my emotion on my sleeve, and I allow sometimes my emotion to supersede my intellect. But it's always about, how do we get ahead? How do we get to the next level? To me, when we love people, we love them to death. And whatever we can do to help individual out, that's what we did. It doesn't matter. It's whatever we can do to help people get to where they need to be, that's what we did. So to me, tonight message about is the Sagittarius man. What do Pablo Escobar and Brian Glaze Gibbs have in common? And what we have in common, we was born on the same date, December 1st. True Sagittarius. And I'm not trying to make light of it. I tell anybody, my story is my testimony. And my testimony is my ministry. How do I use my story to get these individuals to understand? Yes, at one point in time, I was once the problem. I caused and I destroyed my community. I was a true definition on black crime. And because of what? A dollar, a fast dollar, a dishonest dollar, a easy dollar. To me, I want the easy way out. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to apply myself and become the best that I can be. I want to take shortcut. In life, there's no shortcut. People got to understand right now about love, respect, compassion, human, respect. How do we treat each and every individual with true love, respect, and human compassion? How do we treat everybody accordingly? You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. But if we respect one another, and now that respect, it draw into a relationship, that's what it's all about. And that's why, when I sit back and I think about it, I do my research, and I wonder why. God, why did our Father in heaven spare my life? Because once again, he saw the best in me. He saw something in me that nobody else has seen. He saw that, in all honesty, this individual have true love and respect and human compassion. At one point in time, yes, I went astray. I went astray from my original teaching and upbringing. But he saved me. He spared my life for a reason. And at this present time, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to share my ministry to anybody, especially the younger generation that's at risk. Don't make, that multi-billion-dollar prison system your permanent address. Don't go out there thinking that you can get out there and do illegal activity and no consequences. There's always consequences. And that's what you got to ask yourself before you do anything. Is it going to bring me pain, or is it going to bring me pleasure? But if it's going to bring you pain, sit back and think about it. Who that pain going to affect? At a younger age, as a kid, it's going to affect your parents. It's going to affect your grandparents. It's going to affect your sibling. As you get older, it's going to affect your wife. It's going to affect your children. is going to affect your parent and your grandparent and anybody that's in your life. So would you guys sit back and think about it? Is it worth it? Why are we picking up that brick, throwing at the prison wall for absolutely nothing? How many successful criminals have you seen out there? Not very many. You got a lot of individuals that pick up that brick and threw it at the prison wall. Yes, of course, they could be millionaires, but what the sense of being millionaires if you got life imprisonment? Trust me, that's a lot of pain. That's not pleasure. For more of my story, what I want you to do is email me, Brian Gibbs, BrianGibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Order your copy of this book, Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story. Crack, money, murder, and redemption. It's a true story. This is my ministry. Order your copy. And basically right now is, if you have any question, feel free to ask. To me, I open myself and express myself as open-hearted and freely as possible. My thing is, if I can change, anybody can change. Brian Glaze Gibbs, crime doesn't pay. And that's what it's all about. My objective is, how do I get the younger generation to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their home? Like, once again, like I said, I started off, this is Pablo Escobar, one of the biggest drug dealer in the world. You know, I'm talking about, he was part of the cartel. What we have in common, we both were born on December 1st. You know, we are Sagittarius. We are true Sagittarius. And to me, we wear our emotion on our sleeve. We allow our emotion to supersede our intellect. We allow, once we get upset, we become like the Incredible Hulk. You won't like us when we get upset. But as you get older, you'll understand that you have to maintain that. You have to keep that in control. Because what the sense if you do something and you won? But what's the sense of winning if you turn out and lose? And you know how you lose? You could win a fight. But if you win a fight and you wind up spending the next 10, 20, 30 or the rest of your life in jail, you didn't win. You lost. Follow me. My Instagram page is Brian Glaze Gibbs. Follow me on my YouTube page, Brian Gibbs. If I can change, anybody can change. Let me let you in on a secret. Change comes from within. And it took the death of my mother to help me realize the pain and the suffering that I put the victim and a victim family through. And I am truly sorry. One love, peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you for joining me.